Well, hey there, good looking. Welcome back to my channel, guys. My name is Angelina if you did not know me, and today I decided to create a hair tutorial. It was requested that I make a hair tutorial on how I curl my hair on a daily basis. And tips on how you can do yours. It doesn't matter if you have long hair, short hair, curly hair, straight hair, whatever hair you have. Stay tuned to watch this video if you guys would like to see exactly what I do and create it on yourself. So let's get started. This reminds me of Disney Channel. Remember, like, back in the day with the wand or whatever? Okay, here we go. Okay guys, so usually I use a heat protector, and I use like one from Chi. It's in this red bottle, but I can't find it conveniently. So I'm just gonna say today I'm not using a heat protector. My advice to those of you who like try to achieve the middle part and can't is just part it down the middle when it's wet, flatten it, blow dry it, and start doing it like a couple nights a week, and then your hair will actually get used to it. The typical way that I curl my hair is either with a straightener or with a wand, and the wand that I use is the Zoe Professional. And the cool thing about this one is it has 3 different adapters, I guess you can call them. 3 different size curls that you can make, and you just lock it in. You can see it has like a lock and unlock, and you literally just pop the things on and twist them off. And so I believe this is like a 1.5 inch, this is a 1 inch, and then this is a 1/2 inch. And you can tell that they kind of like, this one is the same width all the way across, but these kind of go down a little bit. But I just really like this curling iron. I'll put the link in the description box if you guys want to buy it, because it was the 3-in-1, and I think I got it from Marshall's, but I'm sure you can order it online. And once again, that is the Zoe Professional. So I just part my hair and I bring everything forward. And for the looser, more natural curls, I use the 1.5 inch. Unless this is a 1 inch. I really don't know, I'll have to measure it. But I use the thickest one. If you have curly hair, then you may want to straighten it or blow dry it first before you do this, just because the curls may interfere. But I don't have super curly hair, so I'm not sure how it would really turn out if you just curl it on top of your hair. I'm sure it would look fine, but this is just my preference. So I bring everything forward, and the way that I curl it is I start in the very back, and I curl it away from my face. So I tilt this wand down, I take a little piece, like this big, and also the thicker the piece that you wrap around, the looser the curl will be. So I just take like a medium like thickness size piece, and I point this thing down, and I literally just wrap it all the way around. Now, another trick that I want to give you guys who maybe have some shorter hair and want to give it that longer length but like the curls but struggle with it shortening their hair, the best way to keep the length whenever you're curling your hair is starting the curl lower, especially for the pieces underneath in the back. Since you're going to have hair hanging over top of those pieces, it's okay if you start the curl further down in the piece of hair, because it's covered anyways and nobody can tell that the upper part isn't curled. You give an illusion basically of longer hair underneath. I start a little bit further down, I curl it, and then I leave the bottom piece out. So I don't curl it all the way to the end like this. Instead, I just leave it like probably 2 or 3 inches out. And the reason I do that is because it also gives it the illusion that it's longer and more effortless. And I just throw it back. I throw it back. Okay, so I'm gonna take another piece about this thick. I actually go around my head and I just start curling it. And I leave a couple inches out. Go ahead and I pull it down. Put that in the back. This piece is a little bit thicker. I'll show you guys what that looks like. Whenever you're doing a thicker piece of hair, you have to leave it on there a little bit longer, else it won't curl all the way through. So this one's less tight of a curl because it's a thicker piece, but I'm fine with that. For those of you who have shorter hair and you really like the more tousled sort of look, or tousled, I'm not really sure how to say that word. I'm trying to think. I'll put a picture right here to show you guys what I'm talking about. Right here. But basically, if you like the like kind of messy, curly, wispy hair look, then the best way to achieve that is doing some curls forward and some backward. And the reason why is because the hair doesn't attach to itself if it's going opposite directions. So I would do every other backward, forward, backward, forward. And if you want it to look super natural, just hold it for like 10 seconds. Like that. And throw it back. Now for the pieces at the top, like for instance, this right here, even though it's still sticking up, I forgot to mention that I straightened it a little bit at the top because that cowlick always sticks up for me. If you guys want like more of a smooth top of your head, then just take the straightener a couple inches down and then curl your hair, and it gives it that look. I'm leaving the pieces out some. I'm not starting directly at the root. And as soon as I pull it off, I pull the hair and throw it back. So the trick that I learned whenever I'm curling my hair is you want to pull the pieces together in one curl that are from the same area at the root. So what I mean by that is, for instance, I'm not gonna take like a whole section like this where it's wide at the root. Instead, I want to take just a little section of the root, and that makes the curl lay better as soon as you're done curling it. So this is maybe like an inch wide coming from the root of my head, rather than if I'm gonna take a line like this and curl it from here, because it does something weird to the hair basically whenever you're curling it. I hope you guys know what I mean. So I'm redoing my room. I think I've mentioned this, and it's almost done. There's a couple of things I'm waiting on, but like last night I got my new handles in for like these drawers, and they're like crystal and so pretty. Same with my little dresser. But there's a few things that I'm still wanting to do, and that's why I haven't uploaded my room tour yet. I'm loving that I did white because it's almost Christmas and it's giving me such winter vibes. I should have put heat protector on, so please do. Don't listen to me. There's hair on my legs, it feels like spiders. Now, I'm at the front pieces, which is the most important pieces. This will frame your face. Take it, and I'm starting to curl it right about like at my temple. So I'm not starting it super close to the root, I'm just starting it there and wrapping it and not going all the way to the end like I was saying. And I don't want to hold these as long because I'm not trying to look like Shirley Temple curls. See? And then you just pull it down some, and that softens it. Now, another trick is if you're doing your hair before your makeup, you don't want to pin it back, because if your hair is anything like mine, it will crease from bobby pins, clips, whatever, scrunchies, anything. So I found that the perfect way to keep my hair out of my face is literally to just tuck it behind my ear if I'm not done with my makeup. And you'll see the curve that your curl starts at is actually where it tucks behind your ear. So it actually works out. As soon as you're done doing your makeup, you let your hair go, and it's perfectly framing your face. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side and just kind of fast forward through it, since you guys have already seen how I do this side, and then I will show you the final result. So I feel like it's cooled off, and now I'm just gonna take my fingers and I'm gonna run through the curls just a little bit, just to break them apart. And same on this side. And kind of swish them around a little. And now if you guys are on like your second or third or week day without washing your hair, then I suggest taking a dry shampoo. My favorite dry shampoo is Dove Fresh Care Volume and Fullness, and I'm almost out of it. Wow. And you basically just lift up the roots, spray. My hair's clean, so I don't really need this, but it does give it a little bit of volume. And I just kind of rub it into the roots, I like the back part to look a little bit fuzzy. This is basically how I curl my hair, and I do this like a couple times a week, I think. It's flowy. You can dress it up, dress it down, whatever. Put some hoops with it. Alright you guys, this is the final look. If you liked this video or if you learned anything, then give me a thumbs up. Thank you for stopping by. Turn on my post notifications and subscribe to me before you leave. And you can just wait for my next videos that are about to come because you're gonna love them. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Thanks so much and God bless.